Hello everyone. Okay, so today's video, I was thinking of doing a challenge of doing studying for 12 hours. I've not studied for such a long time straight, and even now I do not want to do that like straight. I was thinking of doing 12 hours of study, but I'm not going to cut down on sleep or I'm not going to cut down on my breaks just because I want to efficiently study and I just don't want to do rote learning or just stuff my brain with information. So I'm going to use my time to the fullest, but this is going to be a challenge of me studying for 12 hours straight, which I think is nearly impossible. And while exams are also coming up, I know I still have quite a lot of time for my exams, but I know preparing in advance is good. So let's just start. So before I actually begin with studying, I was thinking let's just set a timer up on the tab and we are setting up the timer for 12 hours and here we go. So the very first thing that I'm going to start doing is to do EGP. I have plenty of questions and a past paper that I have to solve. So I'm just going to start doing that. as you just saw, I am 2.5 hours into the studies, and I just completed the reading portion that I had for EGP. We had like an extra class, and mom wanted us to complete a bit of the reading portion. So I've completed that, and I'm nearly like 70% in, and I have still one activity that I am supposed to do in this. I am planning to take a break for 10 minutes and then get back to this activity, and I will finish EGP. And I have like a lot of things that I've done, and I still have to get it corrected. So in my break, I have like some activities that I've completed, and mom's corrected it. I'm gonna cross check those right now. Hello everyone. I just took nearly an hour and a half to correct my paper, and I was like doing a psychology paper. I just got that corrected, and this like corrections of past papers is not gonna count like during my study session. So I am like still just done with 2.5 hours of studying, and right now I am gonna start off by doing some biology. So I just realized that I have a lot of portions to complete in my biology. So I am currently gonna watch like some recordings, make some notes, study with that, and then I am gonna revise the chapters. I'm switching between subjects because I do not want to do the same subject and I get bored. So I'm just gonna do biology for now. For a couple of hours, I've been studying this chapter in my psychology, and I've turned out to make some pretty cute, interesting looking, nice notes. These are not just appealing notes, but these are also like really helpful and beneficial notes. And I'm so happy the way I've taken my notes make me so happy, and I'm like that's the only reason I'm studying this particular chapter, and I'm just gonna continue and finish up my notes, and then I'll probably
like take a break from psychology and move on with um, biology again, because I have a lot in biology. Like these are the two subjects that I have a lot to study in. So I'm just gonna right after this switch to biology and then do some past papers. And I hope by today night it's gonna get done, because now the time is 4:19. Yeah. And I have just completed the 6 marks, so I have quite a few hours to complete. I'm tired, but we have finally hit the half mark, like for 6 hours, and I've completed 6 hours of studying. And I have never done so much studying like in a span of 2 days. I have not, and this is like actually it's too much for me, because honestly I do not study on my own so much, because I depend a lot on my teachers to teach me. And if they are done like teaching us something and they're done with the concept, it's like thorough in my head, so I know I do not need a lot of revision. I'll just flip through the textbook pages and I'll be done. And that's usually how I study, and I depend a lot for homework. But this time, like doing a lot of self study has actually been very different.
I know it wouldn't be right if I did not conclude the video, and because you've been watching the whole video to see just the timer has it just rung off like and got 12 hours done. But there's a lot that happened. right after that we had to go somewhere, and I had actually shooted that during my Diwali break, and we were gone together out as a family. And I had to pack that day and get ready, and I just ended the whole thing there. And to be honest, though I could not complete the challenge, I did study later on. Like after my vacations, I'm 100% sure the next day itself I got the rest of the hours in. But when I actually ended this challenge, it was, I think I had barely had 4 hours left. And it was disappointing because I really wanted to finish the challenge. But as I said, it for me, a person like me who cannot stick with books for a long time, it was a very hard challenge. And if there was one takeaway that I had from this entire challenge was I actually learned how to self study and not be worried. I was just editing the video up, and the way uh, I was excited about everything, the way I motivated myself to get into studying was because of the challenge. So for me to do it was, I really still would give myself a pat on the back and say that that's a very very good job. And though I could not finish it, I genuinely know that the challenge was to make me to study, and eventually it has got to be made me to study. So I'm very happy the way it went. But if you'd all want me to do this challenge all over again, but this time finish it completely, then do let me know. I'll do my best, and we'll finish it. And also, there was this new update that I have for every one of you here, that I have a Pinterest account, and I've been posting faith based posters in it. And I've been loving making posters on Canva. I'm really soon going to start making some Photoshop posters as well. Spoiler, but I am still not a pro, and I'm just sharing my knowledge of what I've learned from the scriptures. So if you're interested, please go to the link in the description and you can go check out my Pinterest account. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.